No.
Ready?
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a happy Friday. Easy peasy. Cake and easy. Easy as pie. Whatever you want to say. Hey, guess what? Your week is done. Yes. Happy Friday. I hope you have avoided the traffic. And if there is traffic, please be safe. I hope that you were just listening in and getting ready to chill. Hey, Bert Simmons, how you doing, buddy? You feel that? You smell that? Ah, smells like Friday, D. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, Los, man. I'm excited for Friday. It was very busy today, so looking forward to this very, very much. How about you? How was your week?
Oh, you know what? I'm better now because courtesy of Chris Casali at the Fix, I'm legit. Look at that.
Nice.
Finally got a haircut. I was long overdue. I went and visited my friends over in faraway land, and I didn't have a haircut. And so it's been, I don't know. For me, I get haircuts every 2 weeks, and it's 8 weeks too long, bro. I'm just, oh my gosh. It's all good. It's all good.
There you go.
Shirley, hi, how are you, Shirley? And Jay Johnson, nice to see you. Nice to see you, folks. We if you can't tell in the tone of my voice, it's because I'm excited. I'm excited. D, do I look excited?
You look excited, man. I'm excited.
You're excited.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Well, D, I'm always excited when I hang out with you. In fact, last Friday we got to hang out. So COVID's kind of letting a little bit, letting up. I was gonna say loose, letting up, not let loose. We don't want to let COVID loose. Come on now. But we got to hang out, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. You came over, had some family over. It was nice. It was very nice.
It was. You have a beautiful family. They're talented. They're a handsome family, and and you guys had some good snacks and wonderful camaraderie. And folks, if you haven't checked in with your friends and family, please do so. We are in the midst of spring blooming. We sprung forward with the time, and just be safe out there, folks. It's not all done. Yes, Chris did do a good job. Thanks for saying that. I like it. Really happy that you guys came. Hello, Saskia. Hello, Lady Coco. What's up, Los and Kevin? Thank you for the intro, Lady Coco. This is my pal, my friend, who needs no introduction, but I have to. Come on now, Kevin Ritter, the original KMR, Kevin Miles Ritter of KMR Place Live. Kevin, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yes, you are. You look good, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
How's your week going?
Not bad yourself, my friend.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Hey, Kevin, you want to tell them how we met, or should I tell them how we met?
You can tell them.
Okay. Thank you for letting me do that, bro. Just because you're my big bro. I'm not saying you're old, but
Hey,
you're more mature.
it is.
I am.
what-
So, but I have to give it up to my friend. If you guys haven't seen the title of this episode, it's called Kev Band. There's a reason for it. Kevin Miles Ritter is from the Detroit area. Am I right, bro? Motown?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And he has played with a lot of wonderful, wonderful musicians. But during the pandemic, I was going through an odd time, kind of a hard time, and I had pretty much given up on music. And some of my friends are here. They can back my story up, like people like Deborah King and Lady Coco. You all know that I kind of didn't feel like playing music anymore. But one day Kevin called me up and he was so kind and he said, "Los, it's time to go to work, buddy. Our friends need us. You know, people are feeling down and they need some encouraging." And I was like, "But Kevin, what if I choke up when I sing?" And he said, "What'd you say, bro?" You said, "Well, then just play your guitar."
Just play, man.
He said, "Just play, man." Yeah, he just said, "Just play, man. We're gonna have fun, Los." He is very humble, very meek, very sweet. Man, I love you, bro.
I love
And
it.
I'm so proud to have you back on. Anyway, he opened the doors to KMR Place, and I am now one of the family members of KMR Place. And now we're here on the Lounge of Sound. Los, how difficult was that to find that name? I'm not that original. But my friend DSAT is, and he was kind enough. And so now we want to return the favor, Kevin. We're so grateful that you have opened the doors of KMR Place Live. And so now we want to invite you and welcome you to Lounge of Sound, bro.
I'm so happy to be here, Los, and I'm so proud of you too. I'm just proud of you.
Thank you, big bro. I
No,
mean,
no
you
problem.
can say more if you want. If you want, I know you've got a beautiful story. So, real quick, how'd you get into music?
Well, I got my first guitar when I was 7 years old, and my dad bought me a really good guitar. He bought my brother and myself hollow body Gibson guitars. Maybe that's why I like acoustic guitars today. And I didn't really get serious with guitar until I got in high school, because I said, do I go to school for medicine or do I play music? I chose music because you can, hey, you know, I was a kid, you know.
That's nice.
But then you get married, and then other responsibilities come in the way. And you have to, you know, you're raising a family, and so you know you get your priorities straight. But I've had a lot of fun. I think about what Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones said, that when you're trying to make it, say, in music, do your best, and if you don't make it, you at least had a lot of fun. So I had a lot of fun. I met people like yourself and so many people since we've been doing the show on KMR Place Live. It's so many talented people. It's a lot of fun. I met you.
I met you, bro. You really did me a huge favor. I really wasn't hanging up my spurs. I didn't feel like playing anymore. You know, so I thank you so much. Many other friends are saying that it's very encouraging. Yes, I agree. Very, very encouraging. Not to get all, you know, sappy on you, but, you know, I love you for a big reason, bro. Music became part of my healing, and quite a few folks in the chat, too, agree that music can be therapy. And you have a lightness of being, bro, and we love the way you sing when you sing, and then when you play and you use your loopers and your harmonizers. Man, you are the king of harmonizers. Can I say that?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there way better than me.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I mean, that's awesome that you're saying that. Not awesome that there's somebody better, because there's always somebody. Man, bro, I just told my friends, like, I was giving her daughter lessons, and she was picking up like this, and I thought to myself, you know what? There are fetuses and embryos that are beating me up now on guitar. They just pick up so quick. So I know the chat is ready, willing, and able to listen to some music. So I'm gonna plug in and I'm gonna play a little groove just to kind of get us into that Friday vibe.
Okay.
And I hope you guys like this track. It's just a little smooth jazz going. And I just want to say a really quick shout out to a few of the friends that just showed up. We said Saskia from the Netherlands and Deborah King, Isela Chapa, and Diana Reed is in the house. We got a lot of friends. And if I forgot because I can't read the whole list as it's going down, welcome. Have a happy Friday. Here we go, folks. Kevin, you were playing. I see you. I see you.
Well, you know,
Well,
that's what we want to get. We want to get what we can actually.
Oh, whoa. That's later. That's later. That's kind of like setting up the tone for the Kev band. Boom, 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 boom. I see you, Kevin. What Kevin and I do is similar but different, and that's what we love. This is MOS, the Mutual Admiration Society. There's some wonderful people out there that know that we love you all for what you do. You have wonderful talents, and each one of us has our own little lane, like Lady Coco says in her song, right? Everybody's got our own lane, and we're trying to stay in it. Tell us about your lane, Kevin. You do something pretty nice, pretty different. What's your niche?
One of the things that I got into doing is years ago I saw the Les Paul.
Really?
About 40 years ago, looping,
Mm.
and I was blown away.
Mm-hmm.
He, what looping is, for those of you who don't know. Oops.
You're in for a treat, folks.
I know. What looping is, it's like recording, so you can record.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And so what he did, he recorded something. I'll just do something really quick. And then he would just kind of like solo or sing on it. I never knew how to smile. And so really what it was, you can virtually be a one-man band because these days there's drum tracks that you could use. For example,
Right.
So you got that, so you have your drum track,
Right.
and you got your bass guitar, and so you got harmonies. Still a friend of mine, oh, still a friend of mine. Whoa. And so one person can literally sound like a band. So what I'm gonna do, we kind of did this in rehearsal. I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm gonna play something, and I'm just gonna. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna build a song, loop it, and it'll give you an idea of how it goes. And I played this on one of our shows, but it's a favorite song of mine, and so it's Thrill Is Gone. It's kind of blue.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it. So actually what you do, you're building a song. So one person is going to play all these songs, all the music from here, okay?
Okay.
You got your drum beat, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Nice to see you. The king is gone. Everybody's bluesing, everybody's playing the blues like B.B. King. Well, well, well. Well, well, Billy's gone. You know no fears, Billy's gone. Oh, oh, well, you know the real is gone, 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 gone. Well, well, Billy's gone. You know the real, you know real is gone. But this music is here to carry on. You know the thrill is gone. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, well, Billy's gone. You know the thrill is gone. You know the thrill. Oh, well, you know the thrill is gone, gone. Oh, oh, oh. So that's how you loop up a song.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I know you all are clapping in your own respective living rooms or backyards or TV rooms, whatever. I know I am. I'm giving it up. Kevin, you're bad, boy. You are a bad man. And for those of you that don't know, when we say you are a bad man, we mean a good guy. we don't mean it the bad way, right? Just not everybody speaks musician speak, and when we say you're a bad man. So you said you were quite young and you picked up guitar. It seems like quite a few of the folks around you were into music. Am I right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So music.
Anybody you want to give a shout out? Influences that. I mean, I hear some people, but I don't want to say it. You tell us who are your inspirations?
You know what? I do like my people that you meet, that you really know. Now don't get me wrong. You know I love Stevie.
Yeah,
I love
hear that.
Luther. But I also admire singers like Lady Coco, like Los Castros.
No.
I'm serious. Dwight Binyard. These guys are singers. These people that you know. Keith John. Michael Collins. These guys could really sing. Now they never made it in big, if you will. But well, some of them did. But they are good singers, and they're people that you know, that you talk to. So I admire people that I know, as well as people that I emulate or imitate.
We all do. I think we all have. I mean, I admit, somebody goes like, "Oh, I hear little Sam Cooke in your voice, Los." For sure. Sam Cooke, Steve Perry. We all have those inspirations. What about on guitar? You said Les Paul. I mean, because you can play. So, you can play. So who are your inspirations with guitar? You got anybody you want to
again?
fess up to?
Oh man, I reach out to my cousin Gordon. People that you know that's like killer guitar players.
Yeah.
You like? I admire George Benson. Had an opportunity and privilege to meet him.
Wow.
I'm very intimidated. Was at his house, had my guitar, but I would not take it out. I'm like, oh.
I would be intimidated. GB.
But I love his playing. I love Carlton Smith.
Yeah.
Good jazz player like yourself. I like Los Castro.
We do have some really good guitar players on the KMR staff, right? We got Carlton, you said,
Yeah.
yourself. We got Bruce Meyer in the house. I think he said he was going to be plugging in today.
Yeah.
We got Paul Young. We've got our friend over in Vancouver.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
Eddie Martin and Kennedy Santos.
Oh,
He's
Kennedy.
yeah, on that fingerstyle guitar, the classical, and I like all the different styles. Everybody's style is so beautiful that I get influenced.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
it's kind of
These are people that we know,
yeah,
that you get to talk to and
yeah,
know. I really admire people that I know.
yeah.
Good musicians. Okay, you didn't make it big time, if you will,
Not yet,
but you
not
made.
yet, because I think some of us are. I don't know. I always think we have potential. What do you think about potential?
Oh, the potential's there. I mean, right now with this platform here, I mean, you're performing for people all over the world.
Yeah.
But I do like my privacy.
You like your privacy. I like how you
Oh
said
man,
that.
man, I love my privacy.
Yeah, we are very humble, and we all try to stay humble, especially here at the lounge. I like to say that we like to go on a sonic safari, and we're searching together. All of us, we're trying to find what defines us or what resonates with us. Some of us it might be Latin or Brazilian or merengue, salsa, or country or blues or jazz, Jamaican, whatever. It's yeah. Hey, bro. So if you get a chance, I'm gonna play a little music. But if you can raise your volume, we can't hear you. Your vocal volume
You know
when you're
what?
speaking.
I had it
That's a
turned.
little better. Got
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I turned it down.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's we hear you a lot better, and I know that the chat. Thank you very much for reaching out and reminding us that yes, I've been meaning to say, but I'm kind of like I'm enraptured by your stories. But so thank you very much, chat room, for alerting us about that. Yeah. So where were we? We were talking about the. The Sonic Safari, how we all try to broaden our horizons, try to respect, honor, and love the cultures and traditions that are from other countries, right? I mean, I just got back from the Netherlands. One moment I was in the Netherlands, I was in Germany and Luxembourg and Belgium, and I got to tell you, music is just like food. You gotta have it, and you can't get enough, right? And it's just so good. I mean, just like bratwurst. I mean, I tasted it in 4 different countries, and I loved it. And it was just a little bit different, but it was just as good.
Hey,
So
when you hungry, it's all good.
it's all good, bro. You're right.
Yeah, you wait
I,
around long enough, you eat it.
bro, you know what? The first time for the first time I had Cuban fusion. So they mixed the food of the Netherlands with the Cuban food. Oh
Ooh,
man, it was good.
Cuban's my favorite food. So,
Is it?
man, that
Oh,
sounds excellent.
well, I love the Netherlands and I love Cuban music, and so
Hmm.
it was just perfect. It was just perfect, man. It's like I was eating, instead of pork, they had a plate that had tapas that had fish, instead of the pork, but it was just as good. I mean, it was just so
Man.
so good. So
Mm.
man, so yeah, so I feel you, Kevin. I mean, it's just like food, right? We
Oh
were
yeah,
reaching out
yeah,
to each other, man.
yeah. I'm enjoying music, and so I guess one of the things that caused me to do like the one man band thing is I played music with groups for a lot of years, and nothing's worse than going to rehearsal and someone's not there. When I go play the guitar, I want all eight of my fingers and both my thumbs. It's not the same, one of those fingers ain't there. And so that's the way a band is. Everybody's got to be there because that's what makes a group. And so so one of the things nice about what I have here is I'm able to, all my singers show up, my bass player, my drummer, everybody show up when I show up. So that's really what kind of caused this, you know. And the harmony thing is really good too because when you're working on harmonies, it takes all the singers for it to be. And so that's why when I figured out or found this vocal is 5, it gives you 5-part harmonies. And what it really does, it follows the guitar chords. So So if
I have a feeling you're gonna show us. You're gonna show us what Harmony 5 does, right?
Yeah.
Caleb
Is it
Jackson
okay?
says preach. No, Caleb Jackson says preach. So that's an order. You gotta preach. So go ahead. You
Okay.
gotta preach, bro. Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna do a little bit of this one here.
Do you?
Boys to Men.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
please.
gonna do the whole song. Do it.
Oh, okay. This is Boys to Men. I got to make sure I got it in the right spot.
All right, Mr.
Okay.
Looping King.
So what I've done, you lay the harmonies down, and then you can sing the song. For example. So once you lay all the harmonies down, you can do this. How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh, I'll wait back. I thought we get to see forever, but forever's gone away. Yeah, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memory to be my sunshine after the rain. So hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
That's awesome, bro. You even added some delays.
One of my favorite Boys to Men songs. I love that song.
Thank you.
I know that. Because remember we used to go shoot pool, and you guys would end up. I'd be like turning around. Where the guys? And you guys are. My
Off
drummer,
doing
my bass player would be off doing karaoke.
Boys to Men
You
at
guys
the pool hall.
What is it? Bended knee. Every time I'm like looking around, they're probably singing bended knee. I told another guy. He goes, "How do you know? How'd you know?" I just know.
River Runs Dry is one of my favorite songs of all time. So that's like one of my karaoke go-tos. It's so much fun.
You know, the karaoke tracks are really good. So since we've been doing the show here, I would normally just loop up all my own tracks and play them, which I do plan to get back to doing. But some of the tracks that they have on karaoke version is really good.
They are. I use karaoke version, and then I constantly have to give it a shout out to Bandcamp. There's some guys on there. Elevated Jam Tracks is who I'm using today, and they're incredible. Or just several of them are just incredible. Where you feel like you have a band. In fact, I can show you what I do. I mean, I'm just staying in my lane. And since it seems like today we're singing this heartfelt bluesy stuff, I think because we've been away from each other for so long, and now that we get to see each other, we're all like, oh, we're all a little sensitive. So this is a little blues in A minor, and I may have to cut it early because it's a long track. But here we go. See what you all think about this. It was getting a little long. So,
It was good.
anyway, so we each we do our own thing, and you were right about the backing tracks, and we're so grateful that there's so much talent out there, and we're making invitations to anybody that wants to submit. You have some mixing skills, some engineering skills, and you want to have your music played here on the show. Hey, send it over to DSET. That's my pal over there. He's our producer, and would love to hear your tracks on here. And otherwise, you're gonna have to take some lessons from my bro Kev here and learn how to do some looping. Yeah.
Oh no, man. You know what? It's all fun. You know, it's just so much fun. I'm having so much fun these days playing the guitar and then people enjoying what I'm doing, and so that makes it nice too.
Have you noticed with everything that's gone on over the last couple of years, you've had more time to focus on your craft?
Um, well, you know, it's all about you have your priorities,
Hmm.
and so I guess the best way I can play it, I always try to put the important things in the glass first,
Yep.
and then everything else kind of come. And so when I get an opportunity to practice and play, I take advantage of it because I have a loop set up here, and I also have one in our guest bedroom. So when in the middle of the night when I want to play, I can just you get a song in your head, and then you have to capture it right then. So you know that's why I kind of love the looping stuff is because you can capture the feel, and then once you loop it, you have it.
Yeah. Well, we really enjoy when you do it on KMR. Something that somebody remarked about my playing, and I have to point it out about your playing, is today a lot of people don't like taking risks, and people think it's scary when I'm playing. This is the first time I hear this track. First time you guys hear the track. That takes some courage, but what you do, man, bro, that's like a whole nother level of courage too. I mean, you're finagling with your, what is it? You've got your bass pedal, your harmonizers, your loopers. What else you got? Synthesizers,
Yeah, actually I do.
organ sounds.
Yeah, I have the guitar. I do have a synthesizer on my guitar because this is a folk guitar, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of folk play that, but I don't know what kind of folk play that. But man,
It's a
you play
folk.
it.
It's what they
You
call
don't
a
sound
folk
folky when you
guitar.
play it.
So how does a folk guitar sound like an organ?
Oh. See, you're proving Chuck Barton is in the chat, and he says taking risks is how you grow, and that's how we grow. The next thing you know, you're playing around with all the new technology, and that's you feel. Does music make you feel younger, Kevin? Because I'm not going to
Oh,
tell him your age.
I am over. I'll
No,
say.
you don't have to say. I mean, if you don't want to. I mean, you're married, so it's okay. You could go ahead and say it. I don't want to say it.
I'm 65.
Oh, wow. See. So do you think you are an argument that music keeps us young?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. Uh, I played B.B. King earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm inspired by him
Mm-hmm. Me
because
too.
he played maybe months before he actually died, and I think he was
Right.
in his 90s.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so,
I want to
okay,
be like that.
if I could just dodge automobiles and people crazy and shooting at you, you could just dodge that and live as long
And
as
the cancer, like me.
you
Dodge the
know.
cancer.
Yeah, there's hope that you can always play music.
Yeah.
So it's just and then it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm.
really enjoying it. You know,
Very
and
cool.
uh, it's like you say, some of those tracks I have, uh, like my favorite songs that I like to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you play with a band, and they don't want to learn the songs,
Mm.
and so that's another problem too. But I was able to find a song that a lot of people like that I sing by Stevie, which is Moon Blue. I love that song.
I love that song too. You gonna throw down right now?
If you want me to.
No, well, you already said it, so you don't
I mean, I'll
you don't
say
come
it.
on the Lounge of Sound and throw out a name and then not sing it. Come on now, come on, Kevin, don't leave us hanging.
I'll say it. But I happen to really love the song. I was going to sing George Benson, but I'll sing
Oh,
it.
okay. Well, you sing what you want to give us, bro. You know,
Okay.
it's all good. I mean, we love you. Come on,
Okay.
give us what you got.
Yeah,
What are you
know,
feeling?
mentioned George Benson. I thought I love this song by him that he does, Masquerade.
Ooh,
And if I sing that one, then perhaps I can get Los to play the guitar part for me.
oh, man.
All right. Then I can put my guitar down. Okay. So Los is going to do the guitar on this, ladies and gentlemen.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't remember this song.
Oh, but you know how you say you just make it work, Los.
What? Okay. Okay. So you're gonna lay down in some kind of a rhythm, and I'm just gonna play the.
Oh no, we're gonna sing that with the track.
Okay. Cool.
Are we really happy here with this lonely game we play? Looking for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway. Lost in a masquerade, and both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in your way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of the disappear every time I see your eyes. Yeah. No matter how hard I try. Whoa, whoa. Understand the meaning that we carry on this way. Lost in a masquerade.
Man, oh man, that's a cool song.
Very
That's
nice.
That song's always gonna be around, man. There's some classics. Some classics, man. Undeniably. Man, bro, you got some pipes. You were talking about other people being able to sing. Man, you got some pipes, bro. Chat, am I right? Am I lying? What do you think? Am I lying? Let us
No,
know.
I mean, if I was to give out any advice, I would say to younger people, take advantage of those classes that you get in school. I took vocal lessons all through school, elementary, junior high, high school, and even in college. And of course, we get the opportunity to sing quite a few songs at the hall. So sing. When you got an opportunity to sing, sing. So
I know. Those are some good songs, man. So anybody else in your family that sang?
my brother actually has a group, and he sings professionally. And
Oh
we don't
wow.
that really. My parents introduced all of us to music, but my brother and I is the only two that did things professionally.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Wow.
yeah.
It's incredible stuff. So other than singing and playing guitar, what else do you do?
Um, I'm actually a tailor by trade, and I make custom draperies. Is really what I
Now, I wish the folks in the audience could see. I mean, I know we have OBS software and it makes it look like we're in the same room, but we are using green screen to keep everybody safe, right? Because we're still undergoing COVID. If you could see the elaborate setup that he did. Now, somebody told me, a little bird told me that you stitched all of that, the whole green screen behind you. Were they lying or was
Oh
that
yeah, I
real?
made that.
You made all that. It is enormous, guys. It's enormous. It's like an entire room. How long did it take you to do that?
Well, I built the frame, so it took about 4 or 5 hours to do it. Start to
4 or 5 hours. Man, that would take me forever.
finish. So it's not, he had it all up.
Take you 4 or 5 evers. Yeah.
5 forevers. Yes, thank you. I know. Man, now I feel like I gotta sing. What do I gotta sing? me.
Especially the Latin stuff, man.
All right, so because you've been looping, I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone and I'm gonna do a little bit of. This is a South American song. It's about missing home. Siempre de quererte eternamente. Ese es el milagro del amor. Siempre de cuidarte dulcemente. Ese es el milagro del amor. Si tu amor llegó a mi vida para dar luz a mis días, el mundo que he soñado es para ti. Y si tu amor llegó a mi vida para dar luz a mis días, el mundo que he soñado es para ti. consuelo y es mi desventura llegar al amor y en el corazón vivirá encendida mi ilusión. Sin ti mi vida está perdida, no hay consuelo y es mi desventura llegar al amor y en el corazón vivirá encendida mi ilusión. Sin ti mi vida está perdida, no hay consuelo y es mi desventura llegar al amor y en el corazón vivirá encendida mi ilusión.
Very nice. It's been a minute
That's
since
my
you played that
attempt
one.
to be Kevin Miles Ritter.
That was awesome, man. You know, you make it look easy.
Oh, I don't know
But
about
it takes
that.
a little practice. It takes a little.
It does take some practice. There's timing, especially these weird timings. That's like if some of you were counting in 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or some of you 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, right? So yeah, looping is not as easy as people think. So
You make it look easy. It was
hats
good.
off. Oh, you make it look easy, bro. I mean, what you're doing is like that's next level. You got all these layers and textures. Do you see images, or how do you set up your loops?
Well, you know, I think what we had did we were in the just before the show, I kind of looped up something on the fly. Only when I'm trying to maybe learn somebody's song, I always start with a nice drum beat, because the drum beat is the foundation. Because once you lay that pocket in, and then we put the chords in there. Wow. You know, once you put the drum beat in there, it kind of comes together. That's not the drum beat I want to use, but I wanted something faster. You know, but yeah, once you put the drum beat in there, that kind of sets the feel, and then you can just put the bass line on top of it, and it just all kind of come together. And then I'm gonna call it art. I'm gonna call looping art, because you start out with an idea, and at some point when you get it done, you're the artist. And so when you say that song is done, it's done. For example, the Mona Lisa, she doesn't have makeup on. She doesn't even have eyebrows. But the artist said, "Hey, it's done." And so that's how I apply. I go to music or songs that I make. At some point, it's done.
That's awesome. How many loops and beats do you think you've made over the last couple years and recorded and have in kind of your repertoire of musical pieces?
Oh wow, I would say 50.
Wow.
Yeah,
50
you have-
different loops.
yeah, different loops and beats. Because once you put a song together, but a lot of that stuff is just their ideas, and which is really nice, because once we get past COVID and can start playing with other musicians, then you can go back to creating. They could take from your idea and just kind of build on it and produce a song.
I'm very excited for that time. That's one thing I really miss. Getting a little bit of it here and there. And looking forward to when we can have 10, 12 musicians in a room and just go back and forth. People play different stuff. Those are always fun.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine.
I've always played with a big band. When I first started out playing in high school, we had a big band. It was like eight or nine pieces. Now it's hard to feed that many people.
Right.
We were playing. It was so much fun. I didn't make money playing music because I've always enjoyed just a big band. So that's maybe why I do all the looping, because I can build a big song. You know.
Absolutely.
Who said you can't have your cake and eat it too?
That's it.
Yeah, I just posted a little snippet. Don't get mad, Kevin, but I posted a little snippet of you playing with the band that you were playing. The World Is the Ghetto, and man, you were just throwing down. I just put like 15 seconds of you singing, and I just had to let the folks see that you. Hey, we used to play at one time. We used to play live, and we played with other guys and girls, and we inspired each other. And I mean, there really is no. You can't duplicate. I mean, we try here virtually, but it's not the same. Us musicians that we, like I have cabinets that they move the air, they move your pants. You feel that, the air blowing behind you, and the amp is living and breathing and feeding into the guitar pickups, and I have to stand in a certain spot to hear, get the feedback, or D, hitting them real drums.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling that skin bounce back at you, or Kevin, I mean, when you sing and you got a real good monitor and a good vocal mic, and you get that synergy that happens when that monitor's feeding you that hot signal. And
there's just some things that you just cannot really do when you're playing this way. I mean, I can kind of do it with a little bit with the guitar, but when you got a band and everybody's thinking, you can say breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Two times. Bun, bun.
Yeah.
That's
Don't.
yeah. It's hard to have that. You don't have that. That's that human element.
Yeah. One of these days, COVID, the Rona will cut it out.
Yeah.
She's been a bad girl, man.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for those days to be just over, when people don't have to get vaccinated and wear masks. We're looking forward to the future. But in the meantime, hey, we got the Lounge of Sound and we got KMR Place. So I'm going to make a little announcement. Kevin, can I tell them what's going to happen April 16th?
Sure.
You sure? No, you tell them. Come on, bro. You're the captain of that ship. Come on. This is my Lounge of Sound. Tell us.
Well, yeah, we actually shut the KMR Place down for the Memorial season. However, when we pick it back up, we're going to actually bring it back a week earlier than what we said we were going to do. And what Los did tonight is going to be a Latin show.
Yes, we've been waiting. I've been waiting for a Latin show for more than 2 years. Mm-hmm. So, man, oh man, should we give them a little snippet of the kind of stuff that they can expect to hear?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to sing an old song called Contigo en la Distancia. I hope you folks like this song. I'm going to take this guitar off because I'm going to go in a different mode. Yeah, I don't even know what we're going to sing, but we're all going to represent a different area of Latin. Kevin is going to sing Latin, right? The R&B Latin, right? Yeah. I'm going to make you commit. Yes?
Yeah, I'm committed.
Okay, because Stevie Wonder, I remember he had some songs that sounded Latin and felt Latin. You can do it?
That's kind of
Yeah.
Lionel Richie. Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Is that kind of?
Yeah, that's kind of Latin. Yeah, yeah, you got some
Oh,
Lionel Richie.
piano?
Yeah. So some of us are there's some of the folks. We got New York Joe, Salseros Joe, and we've got Nora and Lisa, the two sisters, and then we've got Sal Flores, my buddy from Cali, and he's gonna be doing some. So we're gonna have Latin pop rock. He does a great version of Santana with Smooth with Rob Thomas, and he does Ricky Martin, and Sal does salsa, and the girls do some Linda Ronstadt, that kind of stuff. If you guys like Selena, and I'm going to be taking care of the boleros, and I think Kennedy's going to do some bossa. Kennedy Santos, if you're if you're listening, not sure if he's going to do some bossa or some Latin ballads, but anyway. We're all going to cover a different lane and give everybody a little flavor. So right now I'm going to do Contigo una Distancia. I hope you guys like this. Existe un momento del día en que pueda apartarme de ti. El mundo parece distinto cuando no estás junto a mí. Surjas tú, ni yo quiero escucharla si no la escuchas tú. Es que te has convertido en parte de mi alma. Ya nada me consuela si no estás tú también. Más allá de tus labios, del sol y las estrellas, contigo la distancia. Amada mía, estoy. En parte de mi alma, ya nada me consuela si no estás tú también. De tus labios, del sol y las estrellas, contigo a la distancia, amada mía, estoy. Contigo a la distancia. So we
Los Castros. That's beautiful, brother.
we really hope that you guys are looking as forward to the Latin night as we are. It'll be a nice segue into spring.
Oh yeah.
And I can't wait to see what you're going to bring to the table, Kevin, because you're the boss. Kevin Miles Ritter, you're the boss.
No, I'm just good for that slave, man.
Come on.
Good for that. Just
You
look,
are KMR of KMR Plays, am I right?
huh?
You are KMR of KMR Plays Live, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How did that come to be, KMR Plays?
Well, a lot of well, I've always liked Zoom because of the background. But my biggest problem was getting people to come on Zoom so I could perform on Zoom.
Hmm.
But when we went to the lockdown, everybody got Zoom. So then then we were able to get the music to come through Zoom very well. And I played for uh, Sydney for his anniversary, and they seemed to love it. So they started with broadcasting with just a few people, and it turned to thousands. But I could have never imagined it being what it became. But I came up with the name because I didn't want to, you got Jimmy Fallon, Johnny Carson. I didn't want it to be about me, even though if it failed, then it's about me. But if it's successful, it's about us. KMR Place is just my initials, Kevin Miles Ritter.
Hmm.
And it, it,
Only your initials.
helped with the
What do you
name.
think I got? Lounge of Sound. Those are my initials, Los.
Oh, okay.
I did the same
So,
thing. Kevin did it. Why can't I do it?
yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah, but and it's just become this way. It's our show, and then I just enjoy. I become a fan. I became a fan of the show. I do my little part, and then I go sit down and watch the show.
Me too. We just sit back and I'm just, drinking my coffee or my water
Oh,
and having some chips and watching everybody and
watching
watching the
the
crowd. The crowd really does it, right?
hmm
The crowd really, really, I mean, we are nothing without our Foundits, and
Oh yeah,
KMR has that's a pretty large, substantial following, right?
yeah.
We have so much appreciation. How much do you appreciate the folks that come visit KMR Place Live?
it keeps me going, because there were times you get a little discouraged or whatever. You want to just stop doing it.
Hmm.
But friends has been so loving, uh, with their sentiments in
Hmm.
letters they write and emails that they send, and then the friends uh, donate. You know, KMR Place will always be free,
Donation. Hmm.
but they donate, and that covers that Zoom
Yeah.
and other
The
things,
license.
the different ones
Hmm.
for the show. So
Yeah, the folks. I don't know if they realize how much work goes into it. So you guys have how many meetings do you have, and how often do you have them?
we meet every well the what we would call the executive team meets
Hmm.
every other week, and
Hmm.
then all everybody that's a part of it meets every the biweekly.
Hmm.
And so the thing is, what we have to maybe reassess how we're going to do things, because it means a lot now that we have to actually go to meetings.
Hmm.
It's, that's those are hours
Yeah,
that we just
driving,
have.
dressing up. Hmm.
It's like a meeting, man. I'm like, it's half hour. Oh, I gotta go to the meeting.
Yeah, yeah, because the folks don't realize. So you have you, we have sound checks, we have rehearsals, and then there's the show. The show is what, 2 hours long,
Mhm.
and then there's the bonus. And if
Right.
you haven't studied your watchtower, you can't go. We all know the rule. And then you guys have, you interview some of the folks out in the audience. It's very interactive. So there's a lot of work. And then the cast, I don't know how big it is now, but typically, how many entertainers in one show?
We try to keep it at 7,
7.
and
Hmm.
I'll make 8.
You make 8, right? So 7 artists plus yourself, and then a show like Latin Night will have less singers, and then you do more songs, maybe 3. Typically, instead of 2 songs, now you're going to do 3 songs or something like that, right?
Yeah, we'll make
Um,
it.
yeah, and then so it's going to be a nice night. It's like every color and every culture and every genre is represented, and that's what we really like about KMR Place Live. So
Yeah.
where can the folks, if they want to find more information about you and KMR Place, where do they go?
Well, we have an email, kmrplacelive@gmail.com, and then we have a website, kmrplacelive.com.
.com.
Oh, I should know this.
KMR Plays Live, or KMR Plays dot live. Am I right?
Right.
KMR Plays dot live.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, maybe we can write it down on the chat. But just if you folks want to subscribe, same as with us. If you subscribe, you get all notifications of when we go live. So hit that bell. Same thing with them. They have their own YouTube channel. Hit that bell. Subscribe to them, and we will push people that way. You know, it's you have Saturdays covered, and we have Fridays covered, and we are weekly. And you can come in and vibe and chill with us on a Friday night. And then if you didn't have enough music, you can go over it on Saturday, every other Saturday, and go over to KMR Plays Live. And you'll see a lot of the folks that are here on the chat. And DSAT, myself, Kevin Ritter. So, all right, we're covering a lot of ground, Kevin. We feel like we're getting to know you better, but we would like to hear a little more. Would you mind?
Oh, I would love to. I think I'll keep it at the loop.
Okay.
I played this song. Let's try something that's that we'll call that's original.
Mm.
Okay, I thought I had this. This one is called Wind. I love this song. When will my dream come true? And when will this dream become reality? When everyone will love one another, when everyone will act like sisters and brothers. I know this dream is a lie, and soon it will survive. Everyone will love one another. Everyone would act like sisters and brothers. I know it come true. I know this dream will come true. However, when this dream may come true. When will this dream come true? When will this dream? When will this dream come true? When will this dream come true? Yeah. When will this dream? When will this dream come true?
That's wonderful. What is the name of that original?
When?
Wind. Are you now? Do you have a website yet, or should we be looking forward to you having a website where you will be able to put your music?
Yeah, that's all in the scope of goals.
Got it. But you do have your own YouTube channel, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube, like you could, I only have one original
Okay.
song on YouTube, and that was Every Day in Every Way.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully,
welcome.
I'm not trying to push you, but maybe we'll we'll get the chat to kind of climb on board and with good old Uncle Los and try to tell you that we love your music and we hope that we will get to hear some more of your stuff. In fact, I'm gonna speak for myself and DSAT and say, hey, whenever you're ready, we are your guys.
Yep.
DSAT is a wonderful engineer, and he's produced myself and other people, and so maybe we can help you out when you're ready.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Because you got a wonderful voice. So, and because you played an original, I guess I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I keep stirring more than cream into my coffee as a memory comes slowly back to me. I carry a picture, it gives me something to hold, 'cause memories like autumn's leaves, they'll stay amber and gold. Hearts will fall, hearts will fall. She makes me happy, so how can it be that a heart can be in love and still be lonely, lonely, and hearts will fall, hearts will fall. She holds her coffee close just to feel a little warmth while he dreams about a girl he used to know. And hearts will fall, hearts will fall. Hearts will fall, hearts will fall, they'll fall. If they just stand still, they probably will. If they just stand still, they probably will. If they just stand still, they probably will. If you just stand still, you'll probably. Hearts will fall, hearts will fall. I know I'll fall someday. trying to keep up with the Joneses. In this case, it's Mr. Ritter, Kevin Ritter, Kevin Miles Ritter to be precise. He is king of looping, and we've been having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin,
Lot of
any
fun.
last thoughts? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Well,
Any projects coming down the pike, or anything you'd like to remind us about?
yeah, we have, hopefully, it seems that we can stay away from the COVID. Stopping things.
Mm-hmm.
Here in my place, we have some virtual, not virtual, but things that we like to do for real, shall I say.
Mm.
Not just all done on
Wow.
internet. However, we want to incorporate the two. So where we have actually, say, a live performance,
Mhm.
but also stay with the internet
Mm.
platform
Yeah.
because the sound is really good and the performance are all over the United States and different parts of the world.
Mm. That's exciting stuff. So there's something definitely to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
It's good to have goals. Hashtag goals. Friendship goals. Hey, Dee, any house cleaning that we got to do before we cut the folks loose?
Oh, just thank you all for showing up. Please give us a like. Please subscribe. Please donate. And it helps us and supports us and keeps us going. And thank you for showing up.
Wow. I couldn't have said it better. And he's just like, quick and to the point. So we got a couple of minutes to go. Mr. Kevin Ritter, would you like to write us out? And then we're going to, at exactly 6:30, we're going to stop. But you can just get us a nice little happy loop. And we're going to say good night. We'll see you guys next Friday. Kevin Ritter's going to write us out with some music.
I thought that was really cool. Where you could just learn stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
So we'll do something on the fly here.
All right.
That was pretty cool. What I did on. Probably work better if I plug it up. You gotta plug a guitar up. If you don't plug it up, guess what? It's not gonna work. So we did it was just a cool.
All right. Write us out. Write us out.
All right.
Do it. See you guys next Friday.